Hello, YouTube community. This is Ken with Nothing Fancy Collectibles, bringing another special coin video to you in honor of George Washington's birthday. So here we're going to share a book I've been working on just over the course of the past year, Washington Quarters from 1932 to 1964. I have 57 out of the possible 83 of these coins listed in this book. They are all 90% silver, and the shape that they're in, the average value is $5, $6 on up to $8, maybe even a little more. But before I start, here's a surprise. Not just one hand, but two hands. I finally got a stand for my phone. So let's see how it does. So let's open it up, and we'll look over here. And in the first inside page, it'll tell us which ones are listed. The mint mark, which the mint mark on these is going to be on the back. And then how many were minted. So some of these, the values, even for a poor looking quarter like a lot of I've got. And when I say poor, I guess I should put in the fact that these quarters are pretty decent because I can read everything as long as there's not a glare. But we'll start out. I've got 1932. The 32D and the 32S were very low mintages, and they are in poor shape, $100 or more. Got 1934, as you can see. Got 1935. I have 37, 38S, and a 39, and then 1940. And how I got started on quarters, I went to a pawn shop early last year, and they had a bunch of quarters, so I went through them. And the proprietor there, we had been talking coins for a while. He took time out of his day to help me go through these quarters and pull out what I needed. Laid them away because, like I said, the prices were quite a bit, and paid over, got them in, and I started putting them in the book. And then I realized, oh, there's a few I'm missing, and I had another book that had a few of those that I was missing. So I took them out of the other book that has very few and put them in this one where it was needed. So we've got 1941, 1941D, 41S. We've got the 42 and the 42D, the 43, 43D, 43S, and the 44, 44S, the 45, 45D, 46, 47, and the 47D. So if you don't know what the backs look like, everybody knows what the back of a Washington quarter looks like. Pretty much what it looked like all the way up into the time they did the special quarters. And we know what those special quarters look like. Can't remember what year they started. So there's the back. Some of them look better. And even the eagles, the feathers on some of these eagles, surprisingly enough, on the reverse, the feathers are still there. I'm just impressed because I could have quarters that were 30 years old, just worn crazy. Got the 48, the 48D, the 48S, the 49D, 1950, the 50D, the 50S, the 51, the 51D, 52, 52D, 52S, 53, 53S, 54, 54D, and the 54S. And that one, you might see, looked like there was tape or something over top of it because the color difference, whatever it was, didn't hurt my feelings. I wasn't going for a high grade set. there's the backs of some of those. And we go over. These get a little better because for some reason they're just newer and in better shape. 56, 55, excuse me. 55D, 56, 57, 57D, 58, 58D, 59D, 60, 60D, 61, 61D, 62, 62D, 63, 63D, 64, and 64D. And if I am correct, the mint marks are on the reverses. Sorry about that, folks. They're just in better shapes. This is an older Whitman album, as you can tell. And there's some other albums that you can get in the series, or could have gotten. Now you might be able to find these old books on eBay, possibly Amazon, yard sales, things as such. And the thing that I like about these, I didn't like them years ago, it's because they take up too much space. I'd go for something different. But if you were to pull out it's got a plastic on the front and plastic on the back holding it in, and they're supposed to be without things made into plastic that will mess up the coins, but well, we know. Most likely this is old enough that there's that possibility it could. It's not going to bother me because, like I said, they're lower grade. But you can see the obverse and the reverse just by flipping the page. So folks, hope you enjoyed the little tour of a poor man's book. He was no poor man. He was rich in so many ways, but he was our first president. Folks, have a great day, and I hope that you continue to collect what you enjoy. Thank you.